My name is CC. I'm a registered nurse with corrections for the government of Saskatchewan. I work in a provincial correctional center for the government of Saskatchewan. So the clientele that I serve are either remanded in the center, which means they're waiting for a court date, or else they are sentenced and are serving a sentence of 2 years, less a day, or less. As a registered nurse in a provincial correctional center, my role is responsible for coordinating health care for the clientele that are incarcerated. A nurse must see each client upon being admitted into the center and determine if that person needs any specific health care coordination. A typical workday for me consists of a lot of the same duties, such as administering medications, delivering immunizations, anything from wound care, coordinating chronic health conditions, also responding to urgent or emergent health situations. My mom is also a registered nurse. This is a common theme throughout nursing you will find. So growing up, I used to watch all of the medical shows with my mom, and that really piqued my interest in the healthcare field in general. So my path regarding education was very much non-linear. I graduated from the primary care paramedic program, and 10 years had passed before I had graduated from nursing school. In between that time, I had realized that I do enjoy working in healthcare, but paramedicine wasn't my calling, and I eventually completed the nursing program through the University of Saskatchewan. When I started nursing school, I was set on being a labor and delivery nurse. Considering that to where I've ended up, they're completely opposite ends of the spectrum. I was very lucky to be able to complete 2 of my practical courses at the provincial center that I currently work with. When I first completed a practical rotation at my correctional center now, I was immediately sold. I knew that that's where I wanted to work. It takes some time to find your niche. In nursing, there are so many different options to specialize. My advice to a high school student interested in field of nursing would to be take every opportunity you can get to perform rotations in every different field possible. Skills and characteristics that are important to have in this particular line of work. Number 1 is to be able to think and perform under pressure. Some instances are literally life and death. Thankfully, in this environment, life and death situations are not frequent, but that is something to consider when thinking about working in nursing in general. Because of the unique nature of our work, communication is a very valuable asset. We are responsible for coordinating care for clients while they're incarcerated, which means that we also need to coordinate their care within the community. We are responsible for caring on behalf of that client to direct them down the right path if they need to access seeing a general practitioner, if they need to access the dentist, optometrist. Just because clients are incarcerated, their holistic approach to healthcare should not stop. We need to ensure consistency and continuity of care between the correctional center and into the community. I love my job. I love my facility that I work in. I love the clientele. And most importantly, I love my team that I work with. This is a very unique place to work. So having a team of nurses that have experience in different backgrounds is essential. I love working with the clientele. Most anyone that chooses a career in nursing would tell you that their primary reason for choosing that career path is because they want to help people. In this facility, working with this clientele, I feel like I am able to help people that are sometimes encountering barriers to care. They need help navigating the healthcare system and ensuring that their care is continuous from the correctional center back into the community. The specific population that we serve, they require a holistic approach to their care. Correctional nurses are often a jack of all trades. We encounter clientele that require care for addictions, that require care for chronic health conditions, acute health conditions. Correctional nurses often encounter situations that nurses working in a hospital or a doctor's office might not encounter. Unfortunately, there are barriers that can pop up while clients are incarcerated. Essentially, my job is to problem solve and gain them access to health care while incarcerated. We can always use more nurses on our team that are interested in working in this unique environment. To a high school student that's interested in pursuing nursing in general, I would highly suggest that you ensure you take all of your sciences, particularly biologies and chemistries, as well as maths. Those help set the foundation for your post-secondary education. Coming from somebody that is not Indigenous, I would say that it's very important that we take the time to educate ourselves in Indigenous practices, values, so that we are better able to care for our clients in a holistic approach. For somebody that's interested in pursuing nursing, but more specifically correctional nursing, I would suggest that you just keep your mind open. Be open to new experiences, be open to meeting new people, and be open to coordinating care for our clients in different ways.